In the alleys of old Kufa, in the year 97 Hijri, a child was born to a poor family whose father possessed nothing but a heart that beats with fear of God. As for the repetition, let him be a servant of God, not a servant of one of his servants. His name was Sufyan. Soon, signs of brilliance began to appear on him. He did not play as the other boys did. Instead, he would sit at the doors of mosques, listening to the hadith from the mouths of the sheikhs, and he would write on the walls out of his intense passion if he could not find a piece of paper to write on. And the years passed. Sufyan grew, and his knowledge grew with him, until people started saying that in Kufa there was a young man who excelled in knowledge like never before. The talk filled the surroundings. The Abbasid Caliph al-Mahdi was searching for Sufyan alThawri to appoint him as a judge.
But where is he? He disappeared into one of the alleys. In a small house, Sufyan sat reading the Book of God, having closed all the doors. One of his companions entered and said,
"Did you not know that the Caliph wants you as a judge?" Thawri replied, his eyes filled with tears. "Woe to you! Should I sell my religion for a dirham?"
I stand before the oppressor and adorn his oppression for him. I am only fleeing with my faith, as a wise man flees from a lion. Then he whispered to himself, "Judiciary is a temptation, and I can only stand firm against temptations by the mercy of God." From that day, the one fleeing to God began moving between Kufa, Mecca, and Basra. He would sleep in mosques, eat from the work of his hands, and hide his face from people for fear of being recognized. Once, he entered his mother's house and found food with meat.
He asked her, "Where did this come from?" She said, "Our neighbor gifted it to us." He cried, then said, "Don't you know that meat burdens the heart? Don't you know that hearts are only purified through hunger and remembrance?"
One of them sat with him and said, "O Abu Abdullah, why do we not see you eat like other people?" He replied, "How can I eat when I know that death is closer to me than the strap of my sandal? How can I laugh when there is an account in the grave, deeds on the scale and on the path, one foot slips while the other stands firm?" In the palace of Caliph al-Mahdi, the ministers and jurists gathered and brought astonishing news. "O Commander of the Faithful, Sufyan alThawri warns people about you and advises them to stay away from the court." The Caliph became angry and ordered a search for him in every city, every mosque, and every house. But Sufyan was not hiding in a palace. He was in the heart of the nation, in the hearts of his students who preserved his knowledge, and in the minds of the scholars who narrated his hadiths. Abdullah bin al-Mubarak said about him, "I have not seen anyone more devout than Sufyan, nor more ascetic, nor more understanding in hadith." On one of the nights in Basra, in the year 161 Hijri, while Sufyan was praying alone in the darkness of the night, people heard his groaning. Then his breathing calmed. Al-Thawri died as he lived, away from the spotlight, close to God. And when they carried him to his burial, the mosques and hearts wept for him. People said, "The scholar has died, and the sky has not wept for anyone as it wept for Sufyan." And Sufyan al-Thawri did not leave behind a major school of thought like Malik or Abu Hanifa, but he left something greater, an example. He left his tears at the mention of God and his immortal words. "Whoever loves the world, let him prepare for poverty, and whoever loves people, let him prepare for worry. And whoever loves prestige should prepare for humiliation." Lessons learned. 1. Sincerity in seeking knowledge. 2. Asceticism in worldly life. 3. Courage in speaking the truth. 4. Acting upon knowledge. 5.
Fear of God and piety.
6. Beware of hypocrisy. 7. Respect scholars and acknowledge their merit.